Welcome to day one of the ladder challenge. The last time you saw me was in game three of the NBA Finals, and Shea couldn't get us 30 points, and that's how we lost. Now we're in a weird spot because we're banking on the plus 200 plays carrying us to the promised land. Well, now at most, we have 4 games left in the season. That's not enough to do plus 200. So I don't know what we're going to do, but all I know is that we're starting today with a plus 355 parlay, and we'll see what we do in game five. But hopefully, this one cashes and we can keep things moving. We'll be doing an MLB ladder, but I want to keep them separate at least until the NBA is done, which will be within the next week or so. Here's the full parlay reminder. At the top link in my bio, loading all the legs on FanDuel, save you some time. Here's the full parlay. It is 8 legs. I get it. It looks like a lot. The bottom two, which I'll touch on first, I don't see either of those two losing, and they help boost the odds with the profit boost to get us those solid odds at plus 355. Let's talk about all three of Jalen Williams' legs, and I'll start with the bottom two, which you can avoid if you want to and only want 6 legs. I just don't see how either of them lose. You look at him, he has 3+ rebounds in 25 straight games, under 8.5 assists in 27 of his last 28. I think those are free squares. They're both cashing. Knock on wood. Then you go to his under in points. J Dub had a big game three. He scored 26 points, but we've seen this postseason he has struggled to string together consecutive good games. In fact, since the Grizzlies series, he's yet to score back-to-back 20-point playoff games on the road. I just don't see him dropping 28. If he does, tip the cap. I just don't see it happening. Then we move to a couple other legs, and we'll go to Tyrese Halliburton, the top two. Now, Halliburton had a pretty good game three, but he still went under these lines, and he's now under in all 3 games this series. They did a pretty bad job defensively on him. I wouldn't be shocked if they're picking him up full court and really just denying him to get the ball and making someone else beat them. So I just don't see Halliburton scoring a lot. Getting 12 assists in a playoff game, pretty dang difficult. He got 11 in game three, and that was on basically a flawless game from him. I would expect a bad performance from him. The Thunder's defense is going to be locked in tonight. They don't want to go back home down 3-1. Then we go to SGA. I like him to get 5 assists. Now we took us under in game three. I think tonight he gets at least 5. He only had 4 assists in game three on 6 turnovers. Bad game. They did a great job denying the ball from him. I would expect SGA to be pretty focused on getting the ball and deciding what the offense does. He's very rarely had less than 5 assists in his last 40 games. In fact, he's had 5 or more in 40 of his last 44. You just never see him have back-to-back bad games. Chet Holmgren going to get us 12 points. That's something he's done in the last 2 games. I think he can get us at 15 and 20 the last 2. He bailed out the Pacers with 6 3-pointers last game, shooting 0 for 6. I expect him to be better. Hartenstein has kind of been a no factor. And then Aaron Nesmith, a 3-pointer in 47 straight games. He'll knock down 1 tonight. That's the game 4 parlay. Let's hope we cash, and then we'll figure out what we do for game 5. But all that matters is we start the climb, and that begins tonight with a day 1 winner. Let's keep climbing.